Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another ODPixel Herald cast. I know you've been waiting for a while, and I promise you we're going to be back with a lot around the corner. So be sure to like and subscribe, drop a comment if you like this content, and I'll keep it coming as much as I can. Anyway, we're straight into this game. Of course, this is a Herald game, and we're ready to see what goes on between the two. We've already got a bit of battling, so before we go through who's playing who, we'll see a bit of action here around the mid. Radiant's going pretty deep. Got the numbers here on Dire with the 5 of them. Dragon Knight's got to be a bit careful. I don't think he's going to be able to take this much of a beating. He has a bracer. I think that's enough. A big blast there from Seamlord onto the 4 of them. Supreme's jumped in for some action. He's going to try and run. See if they've got the chase. They've got another Lucid Beam in a few seconds. Supreme, he's going to do his best with the juking. He's got his teammates by his side. Is there any help? There is, and takes a blast to the face. Oh, he's got the tango. It's not enough heals. He's dead. First blood, ladies and gentlemen, for Merceman on the Zeus. It's not over yet, though. CPLNF and Say My Name going for some action in return. The Scout Blast not going to hit. They're fine. They're back under the tower. They're going to live. They're going to be okay. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the Herald cast, be sure to drop a like and subscribe in... You don't drop that in the comments. You drop a comment in the comments. But you know what I mean. You drop a like and subscribe and then like and subscribe. Anyway, let's get on with the action. Of course, if you do have some Herald replays yourself, you can also send them to me via the comment section, and I will try and check them out. Try my best to check them out. Anyway, let's do a rundown of the lanes. Top lane, ladies and gentlemen, we have Seamlord on the Snapfire, Zint on the Dragon Knight. They're going to be going against anybody on the PA carry, supported up by, I don't know how to pronounce it, but we'll go with guy with a cool name on Grimstroke. Over in the mid, we have BLNF on the mid Slark. He's going to be playing against Merceman on the Zeus. Shout out to Merceman. This was the man, ladies and gentlemen, that sent us the replay. Over towards the bottom, we have 2X playing the carry Ursa. I think. I don't know. We got a... Maybe they both want to carry. We got 2 carries, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a Luna and an Ursa down here on the safe lane. They're going to be against a Ricky off lane, played by Supreme, and Say My Name on the Ancient Apparition. So... let's see how this goes. What do we think of the lanes? Snapfire DK, it's a pretty tanky lane. It's a pretty beefy lane, but PA Grimstroke have pretty good kill potential. We'll check out the starting items. A little low on the regen on the PA, but he's got his Grimstroke by his side with a fair few tangos to pass over. Regen situation not too great for the Radiant here. Seamlord and Zin a little short on ability to stay in the lane, but they've got the tankiness. They've got a couple of gauntlets on Seamlord and a bracer on Zin. So they're tanky. Over in the mid lane, let's see how the action's going off here. Nulls and tangos, nothing too crazy here from the Zeus. Mid Slark, I like it. We don't get to see it a lot. I think it's good. This hero with levels can be very obnoxious. You get a quick level 6, you're very hard to kill. Bottom lane, how's the regen situation here? Kenji, taking a bit of a breather there. A bit of a pause. He's got the Wraith Band and a Clarity. He's looking to spam those lucent beams. They're very low on the regen down here. And on the other side, Dire's pretty prepared. Oh, he's going for it. He gets the jumping on Supreme. I didn't expect that. It's scary stuff there on the bottom lane. Supreme has to back off. Let's check out the CS so far on the lanes. Get that up, ladies and gentlemen, for yourselves at home. So far in the mid lane, going pretty nicely here for the Slark. Not too surprised. Oh, especially with this amount of aggression. Going up. A little low on the mana here, Merceman, so won't be able to punish this too much. He's trying to save himself some money for the bottle. He's getting 2 clarities on the way out before the bottle is done, though. So making sure that he's still able to fight back before he gets the bottle. It will be hard for him to have rune control, I'd imagine. I reckon we're going to see this Slark do a really good job of controlling the power runes and the bounty runes. Or at least taking them away from the Zeus. We'll see if he actually opts for a bottle himself. Could be good. I like the 2 Fairy Fires. You know, always surprises them. One Fairy Fire's a surprise. These pounces, I've got to say, this has been some very nice pounce action from the Slark already in the first few minutes. In the mid lane, against the Zeus nonetheless. Top lane. That little shredder. That's a lot of damage skill build. We've got the stun taken early here from Zint. He's ready to slam some people in the face with the shield. Bottom lane, how's the skill builds looking down here? We're getting the Lucid Beam maxed out? We are. We saw Kenji took the Clarity to lane. He wanted to throw some of those beams out. Get the damage done. Part for the PA. On track with the DK. They're having an even time top. Nothing too wild there. Treads into Basher. I like it. I like it. The Basher rush. Not quite what it was back in the days when Abyssal Blade was rather broken. But Basher, of course, still very, very nice. Could be a little tricky against some of their cores. Against a PA with evasion, against a Slark with a Dark Pact, it's not gonna always catch them out. And I've still not really quite figured who's the carry down here. I'm gonna go with the Luna, even though at the start I thought it was the Ursa. Looks like the Luna's CSing a bit better than the Ursa. It could also be very likely that they're both just fighting for CS. I'd imagine in the most friendly manner, though, I'm sure. What's happening over in the mid? Oh, look at this sneaky. Sneaky from the slot. Coming from the high ground. Oh, when he's in. Not able to hit the pounce this time, though. Oh, you could see this, man. He's tempted to dive. The temptation is certainly building for him in the mid. I am sure we're going to see this man go crazy once he hits the 6. We're not going to see any holding back. Did end up going for the bottle. I like it. He's in the mid. It's smart. This is smart stuff here. I approve of this mid-slot build. You've got the pounce. You've got great ability to rune control. Unfortunate with the last few pounces, though. Merceman's doing a good job, keeping himself just out of the way of being clipped by the pounces. Oh, this could be a kill top. If we get some good cookie action with the mango, great silence here from Grim. Stops the combo. That silence wasn't in play. A mango and a cookie may have just ended the life of the PA. Looks like bottom lane. Luna had to take a trip back to base. Building up on the stats. Doesn't need the boots. Wants the raw punch, the raw power. Kenji's ready to hit creeps. I mean, he needs to. Looks like, as I said, they were kind of fighting for CS down in this bottom lane. So Kenji's going to have a bit of an upper hand now with these 2 bands of Elven skins on top of the Wraith band. Making sure he can get all those CS. Let's see if they make another attempt top. Here we go. Set up there. Put that mango. Oh, that was good. Oh, but he turns around. He didn't believe. He didn't believe. I mean, it was a level 1 cookie. Probably wouldn't have killed him. So smart, cool, I guess, from Zint to back off there. But we can see the potential. These two are very nearly on the same page, as you do need to be when you're running a Snapfire action combo like a DK. How's the mid CS doing? Very even now. Merceman's caught right up. 21-3 against the 22-5 of BLNF. Very, very even. Tread's done on the Ursa. But all in all, a passive start, really, from both teams. We only had that first blood around the mid tower. Other than that, very much focused on not feeding. I can appreciate this. You know, these are some sensible heralds. Everybody playing very cautiously in these opening minutes. Of course, this could all change very drastically. We're going to see mid. Oh, yeah, he's going to go for it now. He's hit the 6. We'll see how much he wants to dive. He's getting a good few hits in. Gonna have Dark packed up, but he's not feeling strong now. With the tower hitting him, he's backing off. Merceman, he's only got mana for 1 spell to throw out, so he won't be threatened. He'll get away with this. That mid lane's definitely going to be spooky. Oh, in fact, Merceman, he's just getting caught on again. The bottle charges BLNF. He really wants to dive. He really wants to dive. Can't quite do it, but the 2 points in Dark packed, you know, not maxing it out over taking a bit extra point in Essence Shift. Doesn't quite have the burst. The magical to bring down that Zeus. Top lane. It's a good turn here from the Grim. Back in with the Ink Swell. P8. Still very careful about making that jump in. Bottom. Or Supreme. He's going to go for this. The smoke screen. They might just have it with the cold feet on the Ursa. Is it going to proc? It is. Can Kenji do anything to save him? He can't. The Earthshock out is attempted, but Supreme's in with a Blink Strike. Zeus ult does come through, though. So they get the trade down bottom for the Ricky. Top lane. Sees in and Seymour getting the chance to put some pressure on this tower. Anybody was taking too much damage, and he's had to take a long walk back to the base. Same to be said here for his buddy on the Grim. So this could be a pretty good early tower here that Radiant might be able to take with these two. How close is into the 6? 5.5. So once that's there off the next couple of waves, this top tower is going to be very hard to hold. Ooh, this is spooky. Haste rune on the Slark, running down Merceman. In with his Shadow Dance. I don't know if Merceman can live through this one. He's trying his best to juke around the tower, but the speed is too much. The expected result there, considering how aggressive this Slark's been playing. He finds a haste rune. He's absolutely getting that kill on the Zeus mid. Top lane. They're back in action, Dire, but yeah, still very hard to make a move. Bottom lane, sorry, missed a kill. Was always going to happen. Luna goes down. Let's see what this Ursa can get. Not quite having the slow to chase down Supreme. And Supreme, he's got a juicy wand here. This is not a Ricky you want to overcommit on. Mid lane, Merceman is going to have to play a bit of the recovery. Looks like TP on cooldown, so have to take the long walk back to the lane. Seeing BLNF about to hit the 9. Merceman still on the 7. Nearly a 2-level discrepancy between the mids. And Zint, yeah, tanking up here. Tanking up. Oh, no, so that was Seamlord tanking up. Zint, he's going for the damage. We've got the bracer straight into the sword, straight into the blades of attack. My man wants to punch people. He wants to slice and dice them. Or 2x. He knows. He's like, they got no mana. Oh, Supreme's like, you baited. I have a wand. He's ready to chase. He's got another blink in a second. He's got him. He's got him. Can Kenji do anything in return? I don't think he can. He hasn't got the firepower right now. Supreme's going to get away with that. Good kill for the Ricky down bottom. As, yeah, a little bit baited. That wand's paying off big time. Top lane, Zusol. Oh, the kisses. Can he get him? Oh, he can. Excellent kisses. Can he switch over to the Grim in time? He's trying. He got one of the hits off. Not got quite enough mana for the Breathe Fire, but Merceman's, he's going to be able to reach in with the Arc Lightning and get it. Excellent turnaround top. Great use of ults there as well from all parties involved. Bottom. CBLNF, he's coming with the rotation. Using that Shadow Dance to get that extra bit of movement speed. There's an Ice Blast coming in as well. It's not going to catch. And in with the Dark Pact, he gets the kill done. He goes down, but as a fellow Slark player, I know that he's going to be more than okay with that. Always worth when you get that bit of permanent agility, as he did. Oh, bit of all chat here. Oh, spicy. Kenji calling out the Slark. Little does he know, as I say, I think the Slark's laughing. He got permanent agi. He does not mind if he dies right there. This is what we want, a bit of all chat between the teams. We'll see if we get any further action on the keyboard from any of the players in this game. A 3k lead so far for Radiant. They're picking up the farm rather nicely. Let's see exactly where that money's going. At the moment, the big problem for Dire, it is the fact that PA's having a bit of a rough time. We did see, of course, anybody take a walk back to base. Has got queued up the Battle Fury build. So the recovery can be there, but he needs time, and he needs a lot of it. Honestly, with a mid as aggressive as this Slark, they might just get that space. They might just get that space. If we can see BLNF keep up these movements as he has been doing so far, the PA could get the time to carry this game. Looking for top. The Dragon Tail off nicely before the Ink Swell. Man, they've got that damage with the little Shredder. They take him down. Same time down bottom, another kill for Ricky. Kenji a little out of position. Supreme makes the jump. Now, being able to punish at least the setup of the double carry lane that Radiant has tried to run here. Well, with these kills, yeah, he's got the damage. Zint, one of the fastest Crystaluses here in the West. He's got it. We'll see if those crits come through, if the RNG's on his side. Not got the best attack speed to work with. But yeah, all he needs is a few hits. Rotation from BLNF. A lot of wards here. A lot of wards. A lot of vision. They should have seen this, but apparently it wasn't enough. They should probably put down another ward. Maybe. We'll see him try and chase for Seamlord, but Merceman has come in with a counterplay. So maybe this was all just a big brain move from the Radiant. Seamlord's pretty fast. Turns with a blast. Is he actually going to live? Oh, he is! Oh my goodness. He gets out alive. It was all part of a plan. It paid off. I thought it wasn't going to. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If one observer's not enough, put a second one down. And then, bam. Bait them in. Turn around. Get the kills. Smart moves from the Radiant. Bottom lane, though. Action coming in. See Supreme. See if he's able to chase this. 2X is going to try and stand his ground, but the smoke screen's out. Soulbind as well. Turning with the Lucid Beam. Supreme, he's in with the jump. He'll get that kill. Not going to be able to set up onto the Luna, though, by the looks of it. Unless Grim can do this on their own. Taking tower hits, they'll back away. And we're seeing Merceman make his way down here. Might get Supreme. Has he got the mana? He's got mana boost in a second. He could have the burst. The kisses, that'll do it. That will absolutely do it there. No hesitation whatsoever from Seamlord. As he's in with the kisses, gets the kills. Full on the stats here from Snapfire. Across the board, strength and agi, Seamlord's got it. Strength treads, Double Bracer, double Band of Elven Skin. I like it. He knew that the brawls were going to be coming, and there has been a lot of brawling. Straight into the Sanj. Zint tanking up. Not going for boots. I mean, he's a dragon. He's a dragon. He flies. He flaps. He don't need to walk anywhere when he can soar through the skies majestically. How's Supreme's diffuser looking? It's getting close. Just a robe and a recipe. Oh. 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 Love it. What's he buying? Shadowblade. Shadowblade for BLNF. Of course, they've got ways to find him. And he's buying Shadowblade. He's already got a Ricky. So we'll see how good Radiant's going to be with the Sentry purchases. Because they'll definitely pay off this game. A lot of invis to counter. I mean, Zint. He may be a man that's all about the damage, but he's all about the support life as well. He's got a Sentry. Bottom lane. Walks in. Casually walks in. Dragon Tail setup. Let's see if he can dive for this. I mean, he's holding back. Fortifications up. Takes a hit from the icy hands of the Ancient Apparition, and it'll hold back. But Zint just stepping in, slapping down the action, and plus, with it, straight up Eclipse from Kenji. Ancient Apparition getting a little too close for their own good. This tower is going to get beaten down here with a good duration. A very good duration left of Zint's Elder Dragon form. This tower should be the Radiance. Good plays around the bottom lane. Seamlord, did he go for... is it the Dragon Lance? It is. He's got that range. He'll have no difficulty smacking them down with the little shredder. Battle Fury progress for anybody. Still waiting on the broadswords. Oh, Grim going for a bit of action themselves. Look at this. I mean, they like the Crystallis down in Herald. They certainly do. We've got Grim also building a crit. Yeah, I like it. Not really the best hero to do it on, but damage is damage at the end of the day, and damage kills heroes. Let's see any other crazy stuff. Ancient Apparition, sensible boy, going for the Glimmer Cape. Diffusal is nearly done on Supreme. Now this Diffusal could wreck the Radiant. Now Ricky with the Diffusal is not a fun hero to play against. No, at any sort of MMR, and especially at the lower MMRs, Ricky can just destroy. He's had a good game so far, Supreme. Yeah, he's died 4 times, but he's got 4 kills as well. Let's see what we have top. 2x. Trying to chase this Slark. Not easy to do. They do lack the lockdown, really. It really does. Yeah, Zint's got to get in and get the Dragon Tail stun, otherwise catching the Slark. I mean, even the PA and the Ricky, it's not easy. It's not easy for Radiant to catch these kills. Supreme. This Luna's got that Diffusal Blade money written on it, but unlucky with the hits there from the Trick to the Trade. Kenji's actually going to live. Get back under the tower. Nurseman, he's got the Arcane Ring, he pops it. And is he going to be able to kill this? Oh, a lovely little bounce there with the Arc Lightning. Oh, that's a lovely one there for Merceman. He gets him. Very well played there. More money for the Zeus. I mean, that's bumped him up to top net worth there. Taking those 2 kills onto the Ricky and the AA. Alright, getting some bit of tower pushing in. Some BLNF. Does have pounced up in a second. Does he want to go in on this? I mean, 2x, he's going for him. Is that the Basher done? It is. We have the Basher complete on 2x. So if this Slark goes on him and he doesn't have Shadow Dance, he's going to be turning and fighting. Top lane, Seamlord pushing in. He's feeling beefy with the treads, the braces, and the Dragon Lance, but not beefy enough to live against these two. Only ends up feeding away more money here towards the proceeds of this PA getting the Battle Fury. Just a Claymore away. 1,000 gold left until the Battle Fury is online for the PA. That 3k lead has stayed as it has for quite some time. It's not got any bigger. See bottom. Kenji farming away quite a treat. Still, the lack of boots. Looks like Radiant, they don't like to run with the boots. They're about the bare feet. You know, these are the bare feet boys on the Radiant, and it's working for them. It's working. Yeah, Merceman's making up for the lack of movement speed on his other 2 cores. He has gone straight for the boots of travel. Very good timing too. Boots of travel, lethal lens, 18 minutes in. This man's farmed. The Zeus is going to be all across the map. But yeah, Kenji and Zint Oh, Zin's got boots. He has. DK has, sorry. He's the boot life has been sold to him. These are ambitious kisses. Is this going to be enough? A good try. Nice try. Nice try from Seamlord, but not able to quite get the hits in. So my name's able to live. And it's just Kenji. Actually, is Kenji got some boots? No. Mask of Madness. That's all the movement speed that man needs. Merceman going for kills behind the tower. Ursa wants a piece of this. It's a bit of a dive here. Whoa. They get the kill. Those tier 3s, they do hurt, but not enough to kill Merceman. Bottle charges. And Merceman's... It's a TP coming in, though. Ricky could get some action under the tower. They're trying to go for BLNF, but he has the Shadow Dance. Supreme, he's forcing back the Zeus. Chases out Merceman. There's Phantom out onto the DK, but he's tanky. Supreme, has he got the damage to do this? He hits hard, but they turn with the Dragon Tail. 2X and Seamlord trying to split the tricks of the trade out. BLNF jumps in with the pounce. Another blink forward from Supreme as another kill. Can they dive this tower? They were tempted, but they won't. They won't go too crazy. A good hold round the tier 2. Supreme, as expected, turning up with the defusal, causing issues. BLNF, that'll be his Shadow Blade done. And I would imagine, yeah, with this time passing and the space that's being created, anybody has now got the Battle Fury. Things are falling into place here for the Dire. After, all in all, it was quite a solid beginning for the Radiant. The biggest loss as well, of course, being Merceman going down. He was their most farmed hero. And he is dead. So the comeback now could be on the table here for the Dire. If they can get away with the farming on the PA whilst the Slark and Ricky look for action. We'll see Supreme going for his Basher next. We have the Sanj for the Snapfire. Zeus, nothing surprising, getting the axe. Ooh. Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't expect that. There, in the jungle. Got to keep my eyes back on the action here. BLNF, they get the kill on Merceman. Cost them the Slark's life. Again, kisses out. Seamlord, he knows when to kiss. And he's got a beautiful kiss to him. Another kill here for him. 4, 1, and 6. Having a very good game, in fact, on the Snapfire. We'll see who's sort of standing out so far. 4, 1, and 6 on the Snaps. Looking like the most impressive KDA so far in this action. Grove bow, that's a lovely one. Kenji actually not keeping that for himself. He's passing it over to the Snapfire. Oh no, he's giving it back. He's giving it back. Kenji on the Luna will be able to take that one. What do we got after the Crystallis? Ring of Health. We'll see where this Grimstroke build goes. There's many ways. There's many turns to take. A lot of potential. What do we got here? Some action. Glimmer Cape. Nearly complete for the AA. Well, anybody's actually on the hunt. He's going to try and go for Seamlord. Seamlord is very tanky, though. Very tanky. He needs help. He is going to be getting it with Slark coming in. They're going to lose the life of the PA. BLNF will find Snapfire in return. He's going to look to run down the Zeus, but hesitation's there. Ursa turned up with a DD. This would be a lovely opportunity to take Roche, but not quite now. Because Dire, they're sweeping around. Man, PA maybe going a little too hard there whilst they only had the Battle Fury, but that's fine. You know, they nearly did it, and they did. Well, they got the kill. It just cost them their life. Grim needs backup. Is he going to get it? AA and Ricky watching from the side. They have Ice Blast. If they can get a good setup with the Ricky, he's in. He's on the Zeus. BLNF's going to miss the pounce, though. First man quick with the dodge. He's trying to take down the courier. He's not going to get it. He'll fall. Focusing the AA. A 2X. He's almost certainly dead as well here. The pounce hits. As the Dire get the Radiant out of their jungle, net worth now lies even between these two teams. BLNF could get that BKB next. Basher, a recipe away now for Supreme. How's Kenji doing with the space? Saving up the money. Saving up the money here on Luna.
Middle tower is under attack.
We'll see what route Kenji wants to take. He might be thinking about the big items. He knows, he knows there's been a little bit of throwing going on. That play from his teammates in the jungle didn't work out too great. He's got to go for something wild, something crazy. He may be dead here, though. He's not got a TP. He's been pounced anyway. Oh, okay. Tries to stand his ground with the Eclipse, but of course, this Slark with the Shadow Dance has no fear whatsoever for the beams of Lucent crashing down from the night sky. Desolator next on the table there for anybody. Not to be disheartened by that move up top that he made. He's back to focusing on getting those creeps, getting his next time done. And Deso, of course, would make all the difference. It'd almost certainly be enough to kill that Snapfire before Seamlord was able to win and turn around the combo. I mean, Seamlord he feels how beefy he is. With his Bracer, Sanj, he's up there. He's got 2800 HP. He's got no mana either, so the Diffusal, of course, doing limited damage. They'll turn with the Thunder God's Wrath, and they'll zap down this Riki. And Grim has to also be careful. Not going to be able to chase this. Merceman's got the movement speed with the bots. Good slow. That's going to be enough to create the distance. Even had Zinc coming over as well. So good backup from the Grim. BLNF, he's thinking about getting in on this. He has Shadow Dance. Seamlord is relatively low. He's going to go for it. Straight in. Can Zin do anything to save him? Will turn with the Dragon Tail. The Dark Pack's already taken it off. BLNF swerves past the DK to take down the Snapfire. He's also going to be able to get the Dragon Knight as well with these stats building up. Merceman in trouble. It's too much. 32 essence shift on the Slark here, 25 minutes in for that temporary burst of offensive potential. Racking up that permanent agi now up to the double digits. 10 permanent agi for Slark. That's the PA's Deso done. These heroes on Dire are looking pretty terrifying, I'm not going to lie. Slark, Riki, PA, all with pretty good farm. It's not an easy game for Zeus, Snapfire, and Luna. It really isn't. What we got for 2x? Vanguard next. He's going for that Abyssal. He wants that Abyssal straight up. I mean, I can respect that. As I said, their control is not the best. Their catch is not brilliant. Identifying that. Abyssal as well for anybody. Rather than the BKB, interesting enough. I mean, he feels strong. I can get behind that. Merceman. Well, they will jump him. If they can see the chance to get in, they will jump him. He's got teammates by his side. Zin's turned up. Going for the Moon Shard. He's got a Crystallis. He's got to get that attack speed. Make sure he gets those crits out. DD on Kenji. Supreme. Still maybe looking to fight here, but the sentries are down for both sides. Seamlord focusing on the space. We'll see where he goes. Halberd would be an excellent purchase. And it was the Shadow Blade, in fact, from Kenji. That money that we talked about. So Kenji looking for the sneak tactics to get in behind the back lines, drop that Eclipse, surprise the Dire. We'll see if he's able to do so with the Shadow Blade. But I've got to say, so far, the sentry play from both teams, and if anything, Dire more so, has been pretty good. So it won't be very easy, I think, for Kenji to sneak in like that. Maybe it'll let him get away. Maybe it'll let him get away. Seamlord, what have we got coming out? The Courier. Zeus. Is that the Ags? It is. Ags. No, sorry, it's not. 800 gold on the Ags is there. I think Radiant will do best to sit back until that. Even though it does hurt. Sitting back against this lineup that is starting to take the lead. They're 1k up now. They're going for Roche. I don't know where the Ursa is. He needs to be over here, but it's already too late. Ice Blast comes in. They've lost Zin. See over in the river. 2x trying to get his hands on the Grim. Soulbind not enough to hold them back as the Grim does fall. 1 for 1. Is that good enough for 2x to feel that he can go back for the Roche? It is. He's eyeing it up. Does he want to commit? No, he's hesitant. He's hesitant. He's a little scared. Maybe even fancying some action instead. Well, who's going to get away with this the most? Oh, they're straight onto Kenji. Oh, Kenji, bless him. He steps up, immediately dies. Tricks of the Trade is going to buy some time here for Supreme. The bash on the first hit, pretty much, over on Zeus from BLNF. They stepped up boldly onto the high ground there, Radiant, but they were not prepared to take that fight. Slark level 22. Shadowblade, Echo Saber, and Basher. And even PA picking up some solo action top with that Deso done. She can do so. Down 4k, Dire pushing in. Now fortification. I mean, honestly, with the punch that their cores have, they could even look for Roshan themselves. Oh, Spider Legs. Pick that up. Pick that up. Zin. He's got his first Hyperstone done. Oh, they're diving in. There's not much he can do against this Slark. They have real issues right now. If Slark gets in on top of them, they cannot peel him off their, one another. This Slug will destroy them. And maybe even some more. Supreme getting the jump with the Cloud. Godlike on the Slug. Kenji trying to hold his ground with the Eclipse. Supreme, he's going to be able to dodge that final beam with the Trick the Dragon. Oh! But Merceman at least able to clean him up. Can he even get more? BLNF's away with the Shadow Blade. Merceman trying to run him down. Does have a Nimbus at the ready. He'll turn the kisses. Seam Lord's done it again. He's holding on to the game for his team. They may have lost 4. Seam Lord stays alive. Gets the big kill there onto the very over-leveled Slug. That's a lot of money for Seam Lord. Indeed, it wasn't the how, but he goes for the full stat Sanjin Yasha. They're going to try and go for him. Can he get himself away from this? Cookie! He's dead. But it was the last cookie was a good one. His final cookie before the dying blow did get him a kill. Seam Lord's, he's bringing it back. He's bringing it back. They're holding. They may have lost 4 heroes, but that move there pushes back Dire. They'll have to push another day. 1,000 gold for Zint to get his Moonshard done. Still sticking to that attack speed wish. It's going to be nice for the push. If Radiant's able to get that push on Elder Dragon form, that attack speed is going to shred through towers.
Death's bounty.
After the Chrysalis, a bit of sensible stuff here from the Grim. Back for the Lotus. Very good against the limited lockdown that Radiant have within the Dragon Tail and the eventual Abyssal. Even though for now, looks like Vanguard into the Aghanims. For Ursa. Very fair, very fair. Needs to make sure, even though the silence is going to be still the real issue. It's the silences that have been annoying for him. So Ags, maybe not going to be quite the item that 2x, it's not going to quite have the power that he may hope for in this sort of game. Anybody's nearly got his Abyssal done. Very close to having the recipe complete. Psychic Headband for the squad. Give that to the Zeus. Give that to Merceman. Are we seeing that passed over to him? I'm sure he'd happily take that over the Essence Ring at this stage. Honestly, this Shadow Blade's doing some nice work for Kenji. It is allowing him to push out and get away. Invis Rune. Oh! He doesn't want to do it. He knows he's on his own. He may have a Crystallis. But he's run the numbers and he knows that he probably can't bring down a DK and a Luna. And he would be right. He would be right. Oh, he's considering Heart. Honestly, this game, I like the Heart over the Ags. Not your standard build. People don't really build. We don't really see Heart a lot nowadays with the power that Satanic has. And maybe he'll change it again to Ags. But that raw HP, you can't understate it. Woohoo! Talking about HP. There wasn't much there for anybody to cut through. A couple of hits and the Zeus evaporates. Bit of respect from Merceman as well. Sending the tips over to a PA that's just hit him as hard as she just did. Big numbers coming out. Talking about big numbers, Grim does not want to be outdone. He wants to be his own PA here. That Chrysalis is going to be a Daedalus as soon as he can make that happen. Lotus on a Supreme. 2x get his hands on him. Bashing as well. It's enough. The Bash will do it. And now, Bash. It's there. And exactly when they needed it. That Bash didn't come through on that hit. That Grim may have got out. But the Bash was there. 2x locking him down. Getting the kills. Top lane. Seam Lord having his own crit. BLNF was tempted to dive. BLNF with the full Abyssal. They love their Abyssals. Got 2 Abyssals already out. Basher will stay as a Basher for Ricky. Zint. He needs help. I don't know if he's going to be able to get any in time with a Slark and PA beating down upon him. He's dead. Kisses come out, but this time round, the distance a bit too much. Oh, I say that. Gets another hit onto anybody. Not quite enough. 2x. It's a slippery hero, the Slark. He can't run this down alone. Maybe with some sort of godly cookie, they can have a shot at this. Still neither team opting for the Roshan. Both teams absolutely capable of doing so, but I guess just respecting the potential of each side to turn up and fight around the river, around that Roshan. High levels coming out as well. Let's check the level situation. Level 25 on the Slark, 24 on the PA. Snap 23, but then beyond that, he's still down at level 20s. So a lot of space to climb up through for Radiant in particular. And these 25s, they hurt. 25 on Slark feels amazing. That Essence Shift duration comboed with the additional Agi gain / stolen is rather nasty. I'm seeing BLNF already a good solid 19 permanent Agi picked up this game. 34 minutes in. Oh. Shadowblade, saving lives again. Kenji abusing the fact really that whilst the sentry buying has been good, the dust buying has been pretty non-existent. See BLNF committing with a Shadow Dance for 2x. The enrage will be popped, but the damage reduction not enough to keep that bear alive. He goes down. Supreme jumps over onto the DK. Kenji is going to look to try and turn. Pops the Eclipse. Supreme jumps over. There's an Ice Blast crashing down beautifully onto the two of them from Say My Name. There's the Dire. They'll take 3 out again. Merceman nowhere to run. As BLNF's in with the bashes. 4 dead on Radiant. Another solid fight for the Dire that's going to set them pretty far ahead now. 11k lead here for Dire. We'll see how it goes when it comes to high ground siege. Creeps are pushed out in the mid lane, so they won't have the wave to work with. The kisses are coming out. Seamlord, can he hit the last one? Oof. Close, but not quite. Not today, but he pushes them back. The push will be delayed for now. 2x up in 5 seconds on the Ursa. It could be hard. I mean, they're being careful about the push. Their 3 tower hitters are all melee. The high ground siege could be difficult for Dire, despite their large advantage that they're playing with these levels and with the farm that they do have. Eon Disc, picked up by Say My Name, understands that even at the safe distance that he plays at, Seamlord with some good kisses could still kill him. Let's see what we got here. 2x. He wants to go for this. He's going to start onto the PA. Gets the bash off, but the smoke screen's down. 4 heroes beating down onto anybody. Anybody? A quick jump over to the Ricky. Tag team there as Supreme jumps back in instead. He's going to die for that one. Anybody does get out, but Supreme going down. I mean, any of these core kills right now are big ones for Radiant. Zint did get the Moonshaft finished. I think he picked up that Band of Elven skin afterwards. Maybe he's feeling the temptation of going for the Dragon Lance. So he's checked out Seamlord's item build. He knows what's good. Seamlord loving those strength items. I can only imagine with this Mask and a Claymore, this man's getting a Satanic. Oh, Slark. He's hungry. And as much beef as Seamlord has, I don't think he can live through the relentless smashing at the Slark. It's level 27 now for BLNF. The map not a safe place for Radiant's heroes to roam alone. And now PA wants a bit of action. Level 25 on anybody. Over here though. Yeah, caught the Grim. Zim with the last few moments of the Dragon Form taking him down. Jump over to Say My Name. The Eon Disc has already been popped. He's in with the Glimmer Cape. And they'll have the detection with the lightning bolts of Merceman.
Take this warning to heart.
There's a courier there. Mercy for the couriers. BLNF. Could have taken away pretty close to his completed item there, Merceman, but he lets it be. He lets it be. BLNF he's not a courier killer. He's a very caring individual. Cares about those animals. Let's see what they can get here. Oh! Anybody? Here we have it. He's going to try and turn, but the enrage is out. This bear needs help. He needs it now. Zint's on the way over. Kenji trying to hold back with the Lucent Beam. Dragon Tail comes out, but it's dodged beautifully here by the Shadow Dance. BLNF continuing to fight on forward with the backup of anybody he can do so. Jumps in, takes out the DK. Now they're going to look to try and split for both. BLNF chasing for Merceman. The dagger's in. Anybody able to finish off the kill as well with the help of the two of them. What's this money for the Scardy here for BLNF? Oh my goodness. It's 39 to 29, 15k lead. Radiant, they had a bit of a sign of life in them there in those last few moments, but that just got shut down completely when Slark and PA turn up. Are they anywhere near any sort of true strike for this PA or they're not? The break is there though. Kenji actually might save the game here with that Silver Edge. Without this break here, I don't know if they kill this PA at all. And even when they do hit the armors there, anybody going for the AC after the Deso. Incredibly tanky boy. Grim, he's having a lovely time. A lovely time. The Daedalus is done on this man. Fits the theme of the Grim. Very similar colours. I can only imagine sort of that's what's being connected here in the old cranium. Red, it's the same style. Same style. So this is for the lore. For the lore. Grim with the Daedalus. I want to see if he actually gets any hits off. I mean, he's helping with this Roshan attempt. Well, never mind. He's not hitting. He's not helping with this Roshan attempt. Aegis on Slark. Arcane as well. They're going to come running for them. They're going to come running straight at them. Kenji better hope that they don't have detection. Whoever gets caught here by this Slark is almost certainly dead. They have the Octarine done on Merceman. High ground defense is good from Radiant. From the Zeus spam, the Snapfire ult. It's not as easy to push in. Seamlaw's about to hit the 25. I would imagine he is going to go for the multi-shot with the crit and the amount of strength that he has. Oh, bottom. That's a dead DK. They've got to stick to the base here. Oh, that's 2-8. He's running out. He's heading out the base. He's going to run straight at them. BLNF's in with the Shadow Dance. Straight on to Kenji with the Abyssal Blade. Kenji cookie to the side. The Silver Edge. It's going to save him. Kenji's up to the high ground. BLNF having a run, but the little shredder from Seamlord takes him down the once. Kisses over to the side. They're burnt through the Grimstroke. BLNF, he's even contemplating if he can go back in on them. Ursa's going to jump forward. BLNF standing his ground with that the shroud, the Agnem Shard, but it's only going to last for a few seconds, coming to an end now. He's back out with the Invis. He'll be able to sneak away. Big Ice Blast comes in. Is that going to be enough damage to bring this... Kenji, get yourself back, son! Oh, he was dead anyway. He knew he'd done the numbers. He was dead. Jump in with the bashes. BLNF trying to reach in. The blast. The multi-shot coming out from the Seamlord. He's trying to hold this, but the cold feet's in. BLNF's Shadow Dance back up. The cold feet kicks in. Snapfire's out and down 100 seconds. No buyback for this man. They've got a buyback available on Kenji. Zint's up in 10 seconds, but no Ursa, no Snapfire for a minute. And Dire know it. They're going for the game. They're going for these tier 4s. Oh, that's a good Ice Blast. Zint's gone. Kenji will buy back here. And in an attempt to hold, it's just him and Merceman. They're taking down one tier 4. Thinking about maybe going for a second set of racks rather than the game. We'll see what sort of the Slark's move is. Level 29 on BLNF. 4,500 gold as well. Doesn't look like he's going to be going for more quite yet. So, Radiant will get to live another day here. Damage certainly done though. Kenji having to expend money on the buyback. Or maybe it's a bit of a fake back. They're heading straight. They've got to keep their distance here. Kenji and Merceman. If they get jumped by any of these heroes, they're probably going to die. Ice Blast is coming in. The jumps in onto the Zeus. Merceman's gone. Out for 80. No buyback for him. 2x is back in the game. 20 seconds until Zint's in. Dire. They're looking to close it up. Anybody's in. Diving up towards the base. See if they can finish this off. The smoke screen in. Ursa's got to get out of there. Oh, Kenji, where are you going? Kenji dies. They're diving for the spare. They'll get away with it. As 2x is gone, he has buyback. They'll have 2x. They'll have the Ursa, the Snapfire, and the DK up in a second, but surely it's over. The base is dying. They're going to go for one final dive. Looking to get in onto Zint. He'll die. They're looking to close this one up, Dire. The Ancient falling. Kisses are coming out. They just need to hit the edge a few more times. They ain't looking to close up the game, and they'll do it here, ladies and gentlemen. The easies are dropped. It was a rough game for Radiant. They tried their best. And at the end of the day, the thing that we can take away from this is that Grimstroke will be going for this build again. The Daedalus build was successful. And he'll tell you that was because of his own moves. I mean, the scoreboard might not show it, but Daedalus Grim did have a win today. It was a tough game for the Radiant. Not a fun game I can imagine down in Herald. These are three of probably the nightmare carries to play against. Slark, P8, and Ricky. They played against all three of them, but they fought hard. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another bit of Herald action. Let me know what you thought in the comments of our players here today and the casting. And let me know as well if you do have any Herald replays yourself. Drop the match IDs in the chat. Remember, it does have to be recent. We're looking for all Heralds and hopefully the most back and forth action-packed games you can find down there. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell. I'm informed apparently there's a bell. I'm not the greatest of YouTubers. I don't know what you need to click, but if you don't mind clicking it, just click all the buttons. Slam your head against the keyboard and I'll appreciate that. I'll see you next time for more Herald casting. I've been ODPixel. Have a beautiful day.